Thank yourself for showing up today. What does that mean?
No, it was reading.
Okay. So we will begin with Namaste. First off, thank yourself. Here your legs are crossed, crisscross applesauce, or you can have one leg up in a. You can turn the music down a little bit. Okay. Okay, your elbows are going to be out. Your palms are going to be in right at your chest line. We're going to enter our practice here. Inhaling. So how I do my breathing is I inhale for 4 counts. I hold, and then I exhale and hold on both ends. So let's try it together. So inhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold. Okay, go ahead and take some breaths on your own and embrace the moment, Jeremiah. Hear your heartbeat. Feel the elongation of your spine. Allow for your mind and body to flow, accepting the flexibility which you're able to offer today. Be calm. Okay, so we're going to enter into a seated yoga twist. This is a part of our warm-up, okay? And while we're still in the seated pose, we're going to take our right arm and we're going to place it on our left knee. We're going to inhale, elongating our spine. Get our left hand and placing it on the mat or the ground below next to us and opening our chest up and over to the left. Continue to breathe here. On your next exhale, meet me back at center. Take a few breaths here. Now taking your left hand and placing it on your right knee. Elongating your spine, opening your chest up, placing your right arm down, opening your chest up and out. Continuing to breathe here. On your next exhale, meet me back at center. Still in a seated pose, we're going to uncross our legs, and we're going to go into our butterfly. You're going to place your legs as close to your pelvis as you can without curving your spine, your lumbar spine, okay? And once we get to that comfort where we're not bent, we're going to let our legs fall down into our butterfly. Opening our arms, our shoulders back, letting our chest open up. Go ahead and continue to breathe here. Allowing for your body to be pulled into our session today. Okay. For the next pose, we're going to cross our legs again. We're going to begin our open chest pose. You're going to take your right and your left arm and you're going to place them as behind you and as close to your butt as you possibly can. You're going to squeeze your shoulders together, your shoulder blades together, and you're going to lift your chest up to the sky. take a few short breaths here. Relax back into a seated position, hands on your knees. Do it one more time. Take a few breaths and rotate out of the chest position back into a breathing through the movements. Keeping your legs in the same position, bring your arms back to a relaxed position. Begin a seated side stretch. So we're going to do the right side first. We're going to take our left hand and we're going to place it down on the mat beside us, slightly bent. We're going to take our right hand aligned with the body. Here, it's going to be neutral to our flow of our spine. And we want to elongate our spine instead of curving it. So if we want to think about elongating, every time I say that, I get to correct myself so you get to see it. Take a few breaths here. Okay, back to center. Take a few breaths here. And then we'll repeat that on our left side. Right arm down on the mat, slightly bent. Left arm elonged. Remember thinking about the spine stretching out and not curving. Taking a few breaths here. Next, we're going to go to our seated twist, and there are a few ways to enter into this pose, but we're going to start with the most simple way. Okay, so while I'm in a seated, I'm going to extend my left leg while bringing the right leg up, placing the foot near your pelvis. Next, we're going to twist our body in front of the bended leg, placing the right hand behind you, so it'll look like this, okay? So there's no crossing of any legs. Legs are on the same side. You're going to have 3 limbs on one side. Okay. Twist of the spine. You want to take a few breaths here. Even if that's too much, you can just hold your leg like this. Sorry, it took you so long to put out that modification, but dropping it down now. There we go. Okay, we're going to switch out to our left leg. Bringing that up. Doing the same thing. You can put your whole body twisted, or you can kind of fold it. You still want to twist your body as much as possible, but you're like hugging the twist. Like you kind of like the person, so you kind of want to hug them, but you really just don't. So you just twist your hug. Yeah. That's what you're doing to your knee. Take a few breaths here. Okay, so as we enter head to toe, keep your hips square. Open one knee to the side. Inhale and elongate your body. We're going to do our right leg first, so you can bring your left leg in. We're going to extend down. You can do the standing up too, but we're sitting down, so why not just keep going that way? Switch your legs here. Okay, back to center. Okay, and this is the next one. So we're gonna go ahead and take a water break. Which slide is this?
Boat pose.
Scroll up. Is that slide 2?
2 of 4. Yeah.
2 of 4. Does it say warm up still on this side? On the top? Okay. So boat pose. So we're gonna go into our boat pose. So boat pose, we lift our front legs, our only legs up. Our back hands, we're gonna place them on the mat beside us. Okay. So this, we're gonna just lift it like up, hold it for a second, and drop it down. Let's try one leg at a time. Even I'm not there. It's been like a couple weeks since I've practiced consistently. So with your right leg up, and then place it back down. Same thing with your left leg. See, look at these modifications I'm making. The intention stays the same. So soon we'll be able to just do that with like no problem. Or if you have blocks, you place your blocks down. You lift your legs up on the blocks and you practice this way. You can add blocks. You can put which feet on whatever. You can use your couch. There are so many ways that you can do this. For now, without any tools, I'm just gonna lift my legs up like this. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay. Okay, bent knees are okay, and I hope you felt a little bit of that burn right there. As we wrap up the warm-up, we're gonna enter in a knees to chest pose to give yourself a hug because you deserve it. So our knees to chest pose is gonna be on our back. We're gonna be hugging our knees. We're gonna rock side to side, back and forth. Really just love yourself. Oh, say enough. See? Love. I'm gonna make myself sick. Okay. It's not the movement, it's the love and affection I'm showing myself that's gonna make me sick. I'm just kidding. So go ahead and take a water break real quick, and we'll come back into our main sequence. Now I'm looking for where's my water. Then where's the light come from? You? Oh, you're so sweet. It's funny because I think people will see that when it's live.
So go to the next one. Next one.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the next slide. Okay, so welcome back. Oh, can we get a little change over there on the music real quick? Once that music is changed, we'll get rolling into the main sequence. Everybody back to your mats. This is a good change. Actually, while he's doing the music, I'll just keep going because I can at least get this part going. So when we start in this sequence, we're going to be on our all fours, our hands and our knees, like so. We're going to go into our cat-cow pose, okay? So place your hands on the mat, onto the ground, coming into the cow pose. Inhale as we sway. Okay, and as we exhale, we're going to go into our cat pose. And that's when we get the bend in our back. And really just feel that there, okay? Pushing into the ground, opening up between your shoulder blades. So you really want to feel this. You're like a lion ready to pounce. Or is that pounce?
Pounce.
Yeah, you're like a lion ready to pounce. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, let's do one more. You reverse and facing down. turn onto your back side. And we're gonna do our bridge. Well, our intention is gonna be to a bridge. We're at the beginning here, so like watch where we're gonna start at. I bet you didn't know that this was the beginning of a bridge. So we're lying on the ground, hands placed down, right? Okay, we want our hands to be firm on the mat or the ground. And we're gonna press our upper body up. Right here, shoulders stay on the ground. Bet you didn't think you can do the bridge. Now look at you. Take some breaths here. And go ahead and let your hips go down. Okay, back up for your bridge one more time. Inhale. Exhale here. Jeremiah, you can move the slide down a little bit. Not the slide, but you know what I mean. You go down a little farther, a little farther. Come into the mountain pose. Yep, there we go. So come into the mountain pose, which is a basic standing pose. So on your I should have had you exhale. Exhale out. Okay, we did that. Sometimes you get really excited. So we're gonna do our basic. Then you can turn it up a little bit. I love it. So if you're a basic standing pose, arms are going to be at our side, our feet are facing forward, hands are facing forward like our spirit fingers, palms out. Feel the growth from your feet to the crown of your head. You are strong and steady as a mountain. Feel it. So we're going to bend forward into our forward fold, bending our knees if you need to, relaxing our neck. And just finding a place so you can hold on to your body at any point, coming down. The intention is for your abdomen to meet your thighs. So if you need to bend your knees, go ahead and do that. You could look like this. Okay, coming up into our chair pose. Straight up into our chair pose. And relaxing back to our standing pose. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Forward fold. Inhaling and exhaling. Moving in chair pose. This is like a seat chair, wall chair. Coming back into our standing position. Forward fold. Continuing to breathe in and out. Okay, come back up to a standing position. Take a few deep breaths. Okay, so we're going to do the seated chair twist. So we're going to come down into our chair pose here. We're going to bring our hands together, down through the center, twist our bodies, elongate the spine, and hold it here. You should feel it in your back right hip through to your shoulders. Be back at the center. Back to our standing pose. Left side. Back to our chair pose. Bringing it down through the center. Twisting and elongating. And holding. Take your time here on your next exhale. Go ahead back to center. Standing pose. Go ahead and relax your neck. Give it a turn around. Back down to forward fold. Bend your knees. Stretch around. Do what you have to do here. Get ready to close up our main sequence. Okay. Finish off with downward facing dog. Our favorite pose here, right? Just really strengthening your arms here, opening your shoulder blades up, pressing into your hands, pressing into the backs of your feet, giving it that good lost stretch there. Sweet. Okay, bringing it in for the cool down. From downward facing dog, we're going to move into upward facing dog, which is just the opposite. Butt is engaged. So engage the butt. Push your shoulders away from your ears and lift off the ground, okay? So you may be starting here and you're going to go into an upward facing dog, or you may be in a downward facing dog and you'll go into an upward facing dog. An alternate position. Yeah. So open into a seated pose. Okay, so we're going to sit down. This pose is similar to our bridge. Our hands are going to be tucked behind our feet or on the ground. We have a block. You can use a block. And we're going to lift our body up like this, like so. So our knees are on the ground. This is our camel pose. Relax as you exhale. Think about extending your spine and lifting your chest as you do it one more time. And exhale. Return to a seated position. As we pull down our neck area, be gentle in your movements here. Think about extensions instead of bending. First position is up and down. So we're going to take our neck right here. We're going to look up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to move from the right to the left, okay? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to take our neck and we're going to touch our right ear to our right shoulder, or as close as we can to it. Exhale back to center. Do the same thing to our left ear. Exhale back to center. Do one more time. Squeeze your shoulder blades and lift your chest to the sky. So next we will begin our chest pose, crossing our legs and placing our hands as close to our butt as possible. All right, we're going to squeeze our shoulders together and lift our chest to the sky. Take a few slow breaths. Okay, let's rotate out of this movement on our exhale. Relax seated position, hands on our knees. Oh. Okay, one more time. Inhale. Shoulders down, chest up. Okay, bring it back in one more time as you exhale. Thank you for coming to this practice today. Thank you for being present and here. Thank yourself. Okay. Namaste. I'll check you on the